The Kardashian-Jenner family is a mess after the recent cheating scandal with Khloe's boyfriend Tristan Thompson and Kylie's best friend Jordyn Woods. Before I get into the tea, I just want to put out a disclaimer. Please do not send hate or threats of any kind to anyone involved in this controversy. This video is simply meant to report on the news and give some insight on the issue. Also, I know this tea is a little cold, but I still wanted to make a video on it because many of you asked me to report on it, and I also think this topic needs more serious conversation. Before I get into the recent tea, let's take a look at Tristan's cheating timeline to get a better understanding of the situation. Tristan cheated on Khloe with 2 unidentified women at a Washington, D.C. hookah lounge while Khloe was 3 months pregnant. TMZ shared exclusive footage of Tristan making out with one woman and motorboating another woman. Tristan was so turned on, he grabbed his crotch and let the other woman touch him as well. Tristan allegedly cheated on Khloe with an Instagram model named Stephanie Woods while Khloe was 8 months pregnant. Stephanie shared her tape from March 21, 2018 that she claimed Tristan was in. She also said she is one of the women in the TMZ video from October 2017, but people were very skeptical. Her Instagram bio said, Kim Kardashian oldest, which led people to believe she was just trying to get internet famous the same way Kim did. Tristan cheated on Khloe with Instagram model and bartender Lanny Blair while Khloe was 9 months pregnant, ready to give birth at any time. He was spotted kissing Lanny at the penthouse at Dream Downtown in New York City, and later spotted entering the Four Seasons Hotel with Lanny on April 7th and April 8th. A source close to Lanny told Hollywood Life that Lanny and Tristan have been hanging out on the low for months now. However, they were friends before he and Khloe started dating. Lanny was a bartender when she and Tristan met, and she was well known by many athletes and rappers in the industry already. Lanny isn't new to the game and is loved by a lot of people, but she tried to really keep things simple between Tristan and herself. Tristan falls hard for women he finds attractive, and Lanny never wanted things to get out of hand. She isn't upset that other women have come forward claiming that they had their own flings with Tristan, but she is definitely surprised because Tristan was adamant that she was very special to him. He bought her numerous expensive pieces of jewelry and shelled out thousands of dollars for hotel rooms for herself and her friends to follow the team when they played in big cities. Also in April 2018, Stephanie came out and said she's 3 months pregnant with Tristan's child, which people believe is a hoax. And if you go to her Instagram page now, you'll see there are no baby pictures. A source told In Touch, Tristan still sees Lanny on the low and gives her thousands of dollars a month for clothes, her hair, mani and pedis, and some pocket change. But now that Tristan got fined $25,000 by the NBA, he told her he can't pay her and that she's on her own for the month. On September 20th, Tristan is seen clubbing at LA's Warwick nightclub with another girl. A source at the club told Us Weekly, Tristan and a girl were chatting and flirting throughout the night. They were very touchy-feely. He had his hand on her butt. Throughout the year, many anonymous sources shared information about Tristan's infidelity. A source told Us Weekly, Tristan slides into girls' DMs. He messages girls that way on Instagram and then meets up with them. He likes exotic or non-American looking girls with big butts. A source told ET that Tristan allegedly cheated with at least 5 women, some claiming the affairs lasted multiple months, including the night before Khloe's baby shower. A source told Us Weekly, Tristan has promised Khloe he will never betray her again. She believes him. And now back to the present. In mid-February 2019, stories emerged saying that Tristan cheated on Khloe with Jordyn Woods, Kylie's best friend. According to TMZ, Tristan actually flew out to LA to spend Valentine's Day with Khloe and their daughter True. But 3 days later, on February 17th, Tristan was allegedly making out with Jordyn Woods at a house party. She also allegedly stayed the night and left at 7 a.m. The next day, on February 18th, Khloe confronted Tristan and he admitted it was true. Khloe immediately broke up with Tristan. A source told TMZ that Khloe has had enough. Shortly after the news made headlines, Tristan tweeted and deleted fake news. On February 19th, Hollywood Unlocked's Jason Lee had this to say on Instagram.
One of my writers was there. Tristan, you took everybody's phone. Jordyn came in, y'all was smoking hookah. She was all up in your lap. You was all over her, touchy-feely, and you let the girl spend the night till 7 in the morning.
Jason also shaded Tristan and said,
I don't want to hear nobody trolling Khloe talking about it's a Kardashian curse, it's Khloe's fault. This, that. No, if it ain't shit, he ain't shit.
On February 21st, sources close to Khloe told Hollywood Unlocked that Jordyn actually contacted her, Khloe, the morning the story broke to tell her that she had stayed at his, Tristan's house, to make sure he didn't cheat with any woman. Once Khloe found out that Jordyn had allegedly been all over her man, she contacted her and confronted her with the news. That's when Jordyn decided it was best to admit to it. Hollywood Unlocked also shared exclusive news from a source close to Tristan that Jordyn sought Thompson out and they have been involved for over a month. The same day this news was made public, Khloe deleted many photos featuring Tristan, like this one of their beach vacation. She kept photos from before April, such as her baby shower pics. Khloe also posted some cryptic messages on Instagram about betrayal. Somebody needs to hear this. That betrayal was your blessing. The worst pain is getting hurt by a person you explained your pain to. If they ask you about me, tell them she was the only person that loved me with honesty and I broke her. Later that day, Kim uploaded videos to her Instagram story singing songs about cheating. People believe Kim was shading Tristan and Jordyn. She sang Brandy Norwood's Who Is She to You and Nivea's Don't Mess With My Man. Here are the lyrics. Who is she to you? Don't lie to me. Who is she to you? My eyes can see. Something's going on between you two. I'ma be the one to break it to ya. Here's a little advice for you. Find your own man. Also on February 21st, sources told people that Jordyn Woods moved back to her mom's house. It's unclear whether she left on her own or if Kylie asked her to leave. What about Tristan? He allegedly crashed at his ex's house, Jordan Craig, who has a 2-year-old child with Tristan, which I have to point out, everyone believes Khloe stole Tristan from Jordyn while she was pregnant, but Khloe claims he never left anyone for me, meaning Jordan Craig and Tristan were already broken up before he met Khloe. So back to Tristan crashing at his ex's house. An insider told Us Weekly, Tristan has crashed at Jordyn's house when there have been arguments with Khloe in the past. Khloe has kicked him out several times in recent months. The insider also commented on Tristan's behavior. Tristan isn't a manipulative person. He's just a cheater and doesn't care about anyone besides himself, his wants, and his needs in the moment. He doesn't even think him hooking up with Jordyn is bad because he and Khloe were broken up in his mind. He just truly doesn't care. On February 23rd, a source told people that Tristan reassured Jordyn that no one would find out about their hookup, which led the public to believe the two had an agreement to deny the hookup when the news initially broke out on February 18th. On February 25th, news broke out that Jordyn said she kissed Tristan because she was blackout drunk. Sources close to Jordyn told TMZ that Jordyn claimed her behavior that night was a stupid drunken mistake. Sources also claimed Jordyn begged Khloe and Kylie for forgiveness. According to Daily Mail, a source says the Kardashian-Jenner family do not believe Jordyn's claims because attendees at the party were told to put their phones away when Jordyn arrived. An insider explained, this shows she wanted her meeting with Tristan to be private, and also claimed Jordyn drove herself home from the party, which would not be possible if she was blackout drunk. Khloe seemed fed up and posted these quotes to her Instagram story. People reveal themselves through their actions. No matter how much a snake sheds skin, it's still a snake. Later that night, Khloe posted her first Instagram picture since the scandal. Tristan liked the photo amid all the controversy. On February 26th, Khloe addressed the situation directly for the first time. She tweeted, "Hi loves, wanted you to know that I appreciate you. I've been reading your kind words and they really are a blessing to me. I love you. Thank you, thank you. I'll be back when I'm in the mood to chat with you all. Until then, remember to be kind to one another." Later that day, Jordyn Woods went live on Instagram teasing her interview with Jada Smith's Facebook show Red Table Talk. It was a video of Jordyn walking over to sit at the red table. The official interview would be released on March 1st. People were skeptical about the interview because Jordyn has close ties to the Smith family. In fact, Baller Alert explained, "Let's not forget that Jordyn Woods refers to Will Smith as Uncle Will. The Smiths are not going to let it go down the Kardashian way." And Malika, a friend of the Kardashians, shaded Jordyn for reaching out to Red Table Talk. She said, "I damn sure wouldn't make excuses, alcohol, in an interview to gain self-pity and save face. No one in my life would condone that coward behavior. The next day, Hollywood Unlocked commented on Jordyn going on Red Table Talk, and Larsa Pippen shaded Jordyn in the comments. She said, "Can't wait to see which version of her story she tells. Hope it's the same she told Khloe when she checked her." Khloe also posted these quotes on her Instagram story. "There comes a time in life when you walk away from all the drama and people who create it. Surround yourself with people who make you laugh, forget the bad, and focus on the good. Love the people who treat you right. Pray for the ones who don't. Life is too short to be anything but happy. Falling down is part of life. Getting back up is living. The clean-hearted always win in the end. Remember that." Also on February 27th, a source told People that Tristan has been telling Khloe that he feels bad and that they have a kid together and that he disrespected her as the mother of his child. He's trying to make amends. But bad news breaks again. In less than 2 weeks after the hookup with Jordyn Woods, Tristan is seen dining out with another girl. On February 28th, Tristan was out with another girl at Carbone restaurant in New York City. He posted and deleted this photo on his Instagram story. TMZ said, "Tristan arrived at the restaurant with one of his teammates, and 5 minutes later, a woman was waiting outside the restaurant. We're told the woman showed up and Tristan came out and brought her inside. We're told they were at the table for hours. We're told Tristan left a few minutes later, sprinting from the kitchen door into a waiting Uber." TMZ also points out the woman's nails in their photo matches the woman's nails in the photo Tristan posted on Instagram. The woman was later identified as model Charisma Ramirez. On March 1st, Jordyn's interview on Red Table Talk went live. She explained she was unaware of a no-phone policy at the party. She admitted she was not blackout drunk.
"I was never blacked out. I know where I was."
She denied giving Tristan a lap dance, but explained the reason why people may be thinking that.
"And I'm sitting on the arm of the chair. My legs were onto the bottom of his legs."
She denied sleeping with Tristan.
Did you sleep with Tristan?
Never.
She denied making out with Tristan, but she admitted he kissed her on the way out.
It was like a kiss on the lips, but no tongue kiss.
She explained she never had an ongoing relationship with Tristan for a month.
There's
Prior to
been no
this.
relationship.
She explained she apologized to Khloe, but Khloe did not want to speak to her face to face. Jordyn offered to take a lie detector test to prove her innocence.
"Attach me to a lie detector. I need the people involved to know the truth."
Jordyn further explained that she's not the reason Khloe and Tristan broke up.
"No, I'm not the reason."
She even casually slipped in that Tristan and Khloe were already broken up at that time.
Ex-house.
Jordyn even shaded Khloe and said,
"I never was trying to steal someone's man. I don't need your situation."
Khloe saw the interview and tweeted, "Why are you lying, Jordyn Woods? If you're going to try and save yourself by going public instead of calling me privately to apologize first, at least be honest about your story. By the way, you are the reason my family broke up." A lot of people were upset at Khloe. Why is Khloe Kardashian mad at Jordyn Woods when she should be mad at Tristan? It doesn't matter how many capital letters you use, Tristan is the reason your family broke up. Your baby daddy cheated on you when you were 6 centimeters dilated. Don't do this. Imagine being a 34-year-old woman blaming a 21-year-old for breaking up your family after your baby daddy made a move on her. Not to mention, he publicly cheated on you several times and has a record for being a liar. Jordyn has been holding it down for years. #Team Jordyn. Khloe is an example of the reason a lot of men can do whatever the they want, because at the end, they'll never get the blame. If Tristan wasn't such a piece of trying to every girl behind your back, you would still be together. Are you gonna blame the first girl and every girl after that? No, you blame him because he's the one in the relationship doing you wrong. After all of the women that Tristan has cheated on you with, you waited till this incident to finally let it break you guys up? She is wrong for what she did, 100%, and she owned it, but she wasn't the first, nor will she be the last woman that will come between you and Tristan. Your community boyfriend is the reason your family broke up. Maybe hold him accountable. But that would be too much of the right thing to do because you'll be back with him in weeks, and weeks after that, he'll be getting a lap dance from someone else. Woe is you. Others were skeptical about Jordyn, especially when she admitted to laying her legs over Tristan. Me trying to draw up a mental floor plan of the chair, couch, chair, arm of couch. I was on the arm of the chair with my legs over his legs, Jordyn Woods. If you think he didn't smash, then why are your legs dangling on his legs? Sounded like flirting to me. And someone implied that Tristan isn't into Khloe. Khloe wasn't even invited to her own man's after party. Is she not ashamed? Which isn't far-fetched because Jordyn implied that Khloe and Tristan already broke up before the party. Masika Kalisha confirmed this and said, "My biggest problem with Jordyn's interview was that in explaining her position, she threw Khloe under the bus. You didn't have to call him her ex, sis. Yes, we knew, lol, but it wasn't publicly announced." Masika also agreed with Jordyn's words, "I'm not the reason." Masika said, "I've attended one of Tristan's house parties. Sis, Jordyn ain't the reason. Let me go back to minding the business that pays me and shut the up. Good day, good people." After all the backlash, Khloe tweeted, "Tristan is equally to blame, but Tristan is the father of my child. Regardless of what he does to me, I won't do that to my daughter. He has been addressing this situation privately. If Tristan were to lie publicly about what conspired, then yes, I would address him publicly as well." This upset even more people. "I'm so thrilled for you that Tristan is honest and only lies privately. What a great guy." Wait. So he's addressing the situation privately but cheats on you publicly. Phew, this is pathetic. At your big age, how are you not embarrassed to be regulated to taking shots at a 21-year-old for breaking up a home with a man who was passing out like Jackson Hewitt tax services flyers in February? So because he's the father to your kid, he can run all over you and cheat multiple times? He deserves forgiveness, but your true friend for decades doesn't? I think you need to check your priorities, Coco. But on another note, he's doing this to your daughter. He's publicly embarrassing and disrespecting you. She'll see that one day, and he is so careless with what he does. It's like his family means nothing to him. Exactly, being seen out in public with other women several times before Jordyn, but Jordyn is the reason her family broke up? LOL. Wow, she is oblivious to his disrespect. They just mad that Jordyn spoke out publicly before they could do it for views on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Jordyn had no other choice but to go public with her account because she's up against the family who has media relationships, feeds the press stories daily, and control their narrative. Thank you, Jada Smith, for giving Jordyn Woods the opportunity to at least share her side. Foolish. Get it through your thick skull. He never really wanted to be with you, and he has continued to cheat publicly. He also called it fake news at first, but you haven't addressed that. Stop projecting your anger and deal with the man you weren't even exclusive with on Sunday. You were teaching your daughter that it is okay to let a man walk over you not once, but twice. Jordyn did not break your family up. It'd been broken up. Others shaded Khloe, her family, and friend group for being hypocritical. Remember when you started dating French Montana while he was still with Trina Rockstar, your former friend? I do. I'm sure Jordan Craig feels you broke up her family as well. Hashtag have a seat. Khloe took Tristan from Jordyn, his ex. Khloe took French from Trina, Malika took French from Khloe, Malika was with a married man, Kylie took Tyga from China, and Kylie took Travis from Justine, yet Khloe is mad at drunk Jordyn because her baby daddy kissed her. You considered Jordyn family and got mad that she did what she watched you and all your sisters do. You mean to tell me that Jordyn Woods hooked up with Tristan while he was with Khloe Kardashian, like Kylie Jenner hooked up with Tyga, who was with Blac Chyna, and Travis Scott, who was with Justine, and like Kim Kardashian hooked up with Kanye, who was with Amber Rose, and how Khloe hooked up with Tristan, who was with Jordyn, and hooked up with Lamar Odom, who was still engaged to his high school sweetheart? Yeah, speechless lol. Or is it maybe because she's Kylie's BFF? But Blac Chyna was Kim's BFF when Kylie hooked up with her man, so I mean, is there any problem, lol? Then Jeffree Star chimed in after watching Jordyn's Red Table Talk interview and said,
"It was so fake and phony. Y'all, these people are actors for a living. I live in LA. When you live in this city, you know more than the average person. Everyone runs their mother mouth. You think people care about NDAs in this town?"
And Jeffree expressed the common consensus on Tristan.
Tristan, he's a cheating, lying piece of
He also said Khloe needs to acknowledge Tristan's bad behavior instead of blaming Jordyn for everything.
You can't blame everything on Jordyn, Miss Thing.
And Jeffree claimed Jordyn lied in the interview.
Y'all have been hooking up for a month or two. The whole city of Calabasas knows it. There's eyes everywhere. There's normal people that aren't famous that are your neighbors. And everyone sees everything. Y'all have been hooking up for a while. It finally came out. You're shook that the truth's out and you're trying to save your girl.
He even replied to Khloe's tweet and said, "Learn to co-parent on a healthy level and stop acting like your man isn't trash either. Thank you, now shut the up. The world." And just when things couldn't get any worse, Kylie accused her boyfriend Travis Scott of cheating. A source told TMZ that on Wednesday, February 27th, Travis flew back from the East Coast to surprise Kylie and Stormi. They were at her home in the evening when she claimed to discover evidence he cheated on her. A major argument erupted and continued into Thursday. Travis said he postponed his Astroworld concert in Buffalo Thursday night because of illness, but sources told TMZ it was because of the heated argument and accusations from Kylie. And according to a source who spoke to Hollywood Life, Kylie suspected Travis of hooking up with Jordyn, which he denied. He said of course not, and that he would have told her about that right away. Some people found the Kylie and Travis scandal fishy. Anyone else find the timing of this Travis Scott cheating scandal interesting? Jordyn Woods' Red Table Talk comes out today, yet the focus is all in on Kylie Travis right now. A new clothing line should come out by Kris Jenner. I feel like no one took that Kylie Travis cheating bait. Y'all are learning. Then on March 2nd, Khloe tweeted, "This has been an awful week, and I know everyone is sick of hearing about it all, as am I. I'm a roller coaster of emotions and have said things I shouldn't have. Honestly, Tristan cheating on me and humiliating me wasn't such a shock as the first time. What's been harder and more painful is being hurt by someone so close to me, someone whom I love and treat like a little sister. But Jordyn is not to be blamed for the breakup of my family. This was Tristan's fault. I have to move on with my life and count my blessings, my family, my health, and my beautiful baby True." The next day on March 3rd, Tristan was seen dining with Charisma for the second time at Nobu in New York City. However, according to TMZ, Tristan and Charisma are not dating and each hangout were group situations. They insist there's nothing romantic going on between them. A couple days later on March 8th, a source told Hollywood Life that Tristan is fine with Khloe having full custody of True because he knows how much Khloe loves True. To explain, Khloe has automatic custody of True because True was born in Ohio to unmarried parents, so Khloe becomes the sole custodial parent. Tristan can fight for custody, but according to Hollywood Life, he's okay with Khloe having full custody. People weren't surprised about the news and said he didn't care about his son. Did Khloe really think he would treat his daughter any differently? Tristan didn't fight for custody of his firstborn. What makes anyone think he would fight for custody of his secondborn? He just wants to do him, spend what little ample time he can with each kid, and do him to the fullest. Tristan didn't see True prior to the breakup. He never wanted Khloe or the baby. And that seems to be the end of the drama for now. So, what's the big issue? Whether the scandals are publicity stunts or not, it opens a huge conversation about infidelity. Did you know there's a dating site for people to cheat on their partners? Ashley Madison. It has over 54 million member accounts. Furthermore, Divorce magazine reveals that 45 to 50% of married women and 50 to 60% of married men engage in extramarital affairs at some point in their relationships. And the American Psychological Association says infidelity in the United States accounted for 20 to 40% of divorces, and 42% reported more than one affair. However, most of us can agree cheating is wrong. In fact, back in July 2015, a group named the Impact Team threatened to disclose personal information of members on Ashley Madison if the site would not shut down. And they decided not to shut down their site. So in August 2015, the Impact Team hacked and leaked more than 25 gigabytes of the company data, including numerous users' personal information. One of the victims said his wife of 19 years walked out on him for a day and suggested they see a marriage counselor. So you can see, cheating is generally frowned upon. It hurts the relationship and often ends in heartbreak. But why do some of us still do it? And why is it so hard for the other person to break out of the relationship? Well, for one, the act of cheating is considered manipulative because the cheater isn't fully open with their partner. Medical doctor and mental health expert Grant Brenner explains, infidelity often involves deliberately manipulative and deceitful behaviors, acting like one person and, in some cases, later on being revealed as someone else. But what leads someone to hide parts of themselves? When your feelings are not understood or acknowledged. Clinical psychologist Joshua Klapow explains individuals may cheat as an escape method because they're afraid of conflict in their current relationship. He explains, they know there are problems in the relationship. They've dabbled with addressing them. They don't see a change, but they don't know how to dive in deep with their partner to address conflicts in the relationship. Cheating allows them to escape. And there's a lot of truth to this statement. Psychology professor and expert on couple studies John Gottman concluded after 20 years of research that the single best predictor of divorce is when one or both partners show contempt in the relationship. Contempt, the opposite of respect, is often expressed via negative judgment, criticism, or sarcasm regarding the worth of an individual. In communication studies, this is known as being tough on the person, soft on the issue. An effective communicator knows how to separate the person from the issue or behavior and be soft on the person and firm on the issue. An ineffective communicator will do the opposite. He or she will literally get personal by attacking the person while minimizing or ignoring the issue. In other words, communication and the way you communicate with your partner is really important in sustaining a relationship, but a couple that communicates poorly can still salvage their relationship. Dr. Gottman explains, if your relationship suffers from ineffective communication, the good news is that as long as you and your partner are willing, improvements can be learned quickly and put to use immediately. And I think Khloe was trying to do that with Tristan. The only issue was Tristan wasn't genuine and honest with Khloe, continuing to cheat and make false promises. As author and YouTuber Shallon Lester says,
I just want to say up front, this is not a Tristan apologist video, okay? He's a garbage person. But he's not a garbage person because he has like sexual needs and he wants to hook up with other people. He's a garbage person because he lies about it. Whoever you are and whatever you're into, there's a tribe for you. There's a woman for you. There is someone out there on planet Earth, 8 billion people, who is going to be into it too. But you can't find them unless you're honest about what you want.
In other words, be open and communicate with your partner. Know the boundaries within your relationship and be honest with your partner if you don't think you're able to commit. It saves heartbreak and headaches at the end of the day. Like Shallon Lester said, there's someone out there for you. Of course, cheating is not always clear-cut and can vary from relationship to relationship. As Joshua Klapow said, there is not one single reason or path for cheating in a relationship. Here are just some of the many reasons why people cheat. Evening the score. Licensed marriage and family therapist Lauren Dummett explains, instead of addressing their anger directly with their partner, they feel justified in cheating as a way to even the score. If they are unhappy in their marriage but too afraid to end it, they may cheat in hopes, conscious or subconscious, of getting caught. They minimize their actions. Clinical psychologist Carla Manley explains, some of these thoughts include, it's just sex, I can do what I want. After all, it's just sex. It's not like we're married, we're just dating. Or, it was only a quick hookup, what's the big deal? They see cheating as a last-ditch effort. Joshua Klapow explains, people cheat to help keep the relationship together. They like things about the relationship. They love things about their partner. Example, they're responsible, trustworthy, good providers, nurturing, but there are other aspects that are not there. The person doesn't want to leave, but doesn't know how to pull these other qualities out. And here are some other reasons why people cheated according to surveys on Ashley Madison. One survey revealed 61% of respondents cheated for sex outside of marriage. In another survey, 44% of respondents seek emotional reassurance like affection, and 42% seek friendship outside their primary relationship. And another Ashley Madison survey reveals 51% said their affair makes them feel more alive, and 48% said they felt more desired than in their main relationship. However, whatever the reason, that doesn't excuse the behavior of cheating. Sex therapist Emily DeIla argues that people expect a lot out of their relationship and don't do much to fix their relationship. Instead, they tend to stray to other people. She further explains, people are very guilty of not nurturing their relationship. We fall into patterns and start to neglect aspects of the relationship that are important, and people miss the feelings they had early in the relationship. DeIla says this sort of honeymoon period is not realistic. Instead, couples need to actively find ways to rediscover each other throughout their relationship rather than discovering others. DeIla also debunked the feeling alive again energy in an affair. She explained the same intensity can be found inside a marriage, but each partner has to really want to work on their relationship. She said, it takes a lot of work from both people, and that's where a lot of couples struggle. Overall, infidelity isn't as clear-cut as we might think. Whatever the reason, one thing is true, cheating hurts. As relationship specialist Dr. Robert Weiss says, are some reasons for cheating better than others? And does the answer to that question really matter? From the perspective of the betrayed partner, probably not. For the betrayed partner, sexual betrayal hurts the same, no matter the underlying cause, and there's no good reason to do it. From a therapy standpoint, however, the reasons a person cheats do matter. If a person is unhappy in his or her relationship and cheats as a way of exploring the self, the approach to healing is very different than with a person who cheats as a misguided way of addressing personal pathology, unresolved childhood trauma, emotional immaturity, or problems within the relationship. While each person may have their own personal issues, the best you can do is communicate with your partner and understand what boundaries you are both comfortable with. As Associate Psychology Professor Marissa Cohen says, it's important to know how one's partner views cheating and what behavior they believe violate the terms of a committed relationship. And no matter how many years you've been together, the relationship can still be exciting. As Emily DeIla says, keep your relationship exciting by rediscovering each other throughout your relationship. And of course, if either partner is not willing to work on the relationship or be honest in the relationship, then it's time to move on. It's evident that Tristan isn't ready to settle down with his countless cheating scandals. I know Khloe had a hard time letting go because she wanted to co-parent their baby together, but it was becoming unhealthy for both parents and their child. I'm glad Khloe finally stepped away from Tristan and realized that co-parenting isn't the only option. As psychologist Carl Pickard explains, when it comes to creating a healthy family, it's not the number of parents in residence, but the quality of parenting a child receives that matters most. Tristan has other priorities than raising a child. What do you think of the Khloe and Tristan scandal? How did you deal with your own relationship dilemmas? Let me know in the comments below.